Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and as you can see, I have a different background than I normally would film. I thought I'd just change it up a teeny bit, so I thought this would be a nice background to film. Let me know if you guys like it and I'll keep it. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you guys a slightly embarrassing story about how I accidentally left a huge mess in my kitchen one morning after baking some treats for one of my friends for her birthdays. And I felt really bad because normally I'm really good at cleaning up after myself, but because I was baking in the morning and I had to catch a bus at 8 o'clock. I didn't have enough time to clean, so I felt super bad, and my mom had to clean up after me. So this is a story just to let you guys know to either bake in the afternoon or on the weekends where you have more time to clean up. Don't cook in the morning if you have somewhere you need to be, whether it's work or school, because you're gonna make yourself late, and baking is very messy because you go through teaspoons, you go through cups, you go through bowls, and it's a lot of cleanup. So I felt super bad that I left a huge mess and didn't clean up after myself. So I felt bad that my mom had to clean up after me. So just to let you guys know, if you ever bake or cook something right away, just make sure you don't do it in the morning. Only just do it when you have enough time so then you can clean up after yourself afterwards. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. It was my best friend Josie's birthday. A lot of you guys might know who Josie is from my YouTube channel. She has appeared in my videos many times. It was her birthday, and my mom suggested I make her some treats really quick. So because it was like maybe 7 o'clock that morning and I didn't have to leave till 8, I thought, you know, Mom, that's a good idea. So I go through my cabinets to see what I have in the cabinets, and I just whip up some strawberry bars because I have all the ingredients to make strawberry bars, because I had, what did I have? I had flour, sugar, orange, strawberry jam that was seedless, and just everything in there that I needed to make them. By the way, these are by Laura Vitale. If you want to see the recipe, I'll link the video and the recipe down in the description box below. Not sponsored by Laura Vitale, nor am I being paid by Laura Vitale to talk about this recipe. All opinions are my own. It is an amazing recipe. It tastes exactly like strawberry Pop-Tarts. So if you guys want to check the recipe out, the video and the recipe link will both be in the description box down below. So anyway, so I whip those up for her. It takes me maybe about 20 minutes because I'm doing it all by hand instead of with a mixer, because if you guys don't have an electric mixer, you probably know how it takes a lot of muscle to mix something together, whether you're making a thick batter, a thick dough. It's just quite a lot of work. So I was making the dough and everything. I put the jam in the microwave for 45 seconds, heat it up, pour it all over the bars, and then crumble like the rest of the dough on top, because that's what you're supposed to do with this recipe. And then I bake it in the oven for 30 minutes. So after it's done baking, I put it on the counter, let it sit for maybe an hour, and cut it all up as quickly as I can. And then once I'm done cutting it all up, I get it into some cute little boxes for Josie, and then I take them, and by this time it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I have to go catch my bus. Little did I know, I left a giant mess in my kitchen. So I leave, get onto my bus, and then I get to meeting my friends at program. So all of a sudden I get a text from my mom saying, "You left a big mess in the kitchen." And she wasn't mad or anything. She just wanted to let me know because she thought that was kind of funny because I normally don't leave messes. And I was like, "Oops, I'm really sorry." She goes, "No worries, I'll just clean it up. But normally you're really good at cleaning up after yourself." And I told her, "I'm sorry. It's just because I did these in the morning, I didn't have enough time to clean." And she goes, Okay, just next time make sure you remember to do it at a time where you have enough time to clean up after yourself." I'm like, okay. So I felt much better once my mom and I talked about it. And so I give Josie the strawberry bars, and I kind of don't feel too bad anymore, just because my mom and I talked about it over text, or no, we talked about it over the phone, and I told her next time I would remember to clean up after myself, which she thought was a really good idea. And maybe next time not to bake in the morning, because if I baked in the morning, I wouldn't have enough time to clean up after myself, which I also thought was a good idea. So the moral of the story is, when you're baking, you probably know it's quite messy. So you should always bake at a time where you have plenty of time to clean up after yourself. Don't bake in the mornings where you have to rush and get ready, because if you do that, you're not going to have enough time to clean up after yourself. And baking does do a lot of dishes, because you have to put ingredients in each dish or whatever and measure it out. So just make sure you bake at a time where you just have enough time to clean up after yourself. Sorry, that was my tablet, because you don't want to rely on other people to clean up after you, because that's not okay, especially if you're old enough to do it yourself. Because if you live on your own, who's going to clean up after you? Nobody. You have to clean up after yourself. So if you bake or something, always clean up after yourself, or cook, always clean up after yourself. That was a story about how I accidentally left a mess in my kitchen after making strawberry bars for my friend. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I hope you learned an important lesson about how it is important to clean up after yourself when you're done baking. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.